one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Before I introduce our first guest, we've got a special guest in the audience tonight. We'd like to recognize former Mayor Jimmy Thompson. Jimmy. Our first recognition tonight is Dr. Mubashir Chaudhry, who is the founder of Patient Benefit Foundation. Dr. Chaudhry and his family are here. The Patient Benefit Foundation was founded in 2014 and is a not-for-profit organization that advocates for people without health insurance needing health care and surgical procedures. By 2016, a board of directors was developed and the recruitment process began to acquire surgeons and facilities to help with the cause. In 2017, surgeries were successfully being performed with several participating surgeons in facilities, and in that year alone, the foundation saved patients an estimated $22,000 with no patient contributing financially. The foundation continues to assist patients through the donations of generous individuals and organizations. As a representative of the community, Dr. Chaudhry has helped develop programs to eliminate the gridlock within the public health system, and for that is what we honor him tonight. Dr. Chaudhry, would you like to come up, please? And we have a recognition. Office of the Mayor, Sugar Land, Texas, Certificate of Recognition, presented to Dr. Mubashir Chaudhry, founder of Patient Benefit Foundation. This certificate of recognition is presented to Mubashir Chaudhry, founder of Patient Benefit Foundation. This nonprofit organization serves as an advocate for those people without health insurance needing health care and surgical procedures. The foundation is governed by a volunteer board of directors that includes local business, industry, and community leaders. Day-to-day operations and administrative positions are assigned to executive volunteers from the various Universal Surgical Partners companies. All of this allows Patient Benefit Foundation to operate with the lowest overhead possible, making more funding available to more patients. The foundation functions solely on the donation of generous individuals and organizations throughout the community. I, Joe R. Zimmerman, on behalf of the members of our city council and by the virtue of the authority vested in me as the mayor of Sugar Land, do hereby recognize Dr. Chaudhry for creating the Patient Benefit Foundation to advocate for those less fortunate in our community. Congratulations, Dr. Chaudhry.
Thank you very much, everyone, especially on behalf of Mayor and the City Council members. I'm honored to also see Jimmy Thompson especially come in for this event tonight. We go a long way back. I'd like to recognize at least two people in my team. One of them is my mother. If you would, please come forward. This organization was established based on an experience that I had with my mother when she was admitted in ICU for 21 days when she was new in the country and she did not have the insurance. That got me thinking, and I created this resource, and along with me, a co-founder, Pearl Warren, if you would please forward as well. And without the help and creation of this idea, I wouldn't be able to do all of this. But very generously, my mother established her donation to the cause as first $250,000, which was half of my contribution, and that's how we established this corporation. So far, we have done uncountable surgeries, and if you know anyone, the procedure is very simple, that it has to be elective surgery. And I have been encouraged by Joe Zimmerman, by many other friends. It wasn't possible. It's not just me alone. I think credit goes to all of the people around me who made it successful, and we're going to be there always to do whatever we can. Just briefly explaining that our surgeons around Sugar Land and Houston, wherever we operate on these patients, they do not charge any money from us or from the corporation. As far as the hospitals are concerned, they're also very generously decrease the cash paying patients for our cause, 70 to 80%. That leaves an average surgery charge for like maybe $8,000 or $10,000 at the max, depending on how the complexity of the case is. So we end up paying this out of our pocket when if a patient has to go on their own, they would be looking at $40,000 to $50,000 plus expense just out of their pocket for the cost, the operating surgeon, the anesthesia, and everything. So we're there to help, anything we could do, but it's a great honor for me to be recognized by Joe Zimmerman, our worthy mayor, and city council behind approving all this. You know, my heart goes out for all of you guys, you know, who are here to, you know, recognize this and appreciate this. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Chaudhry. Let's go ahead and do a photo. Come up, Roman. Count. Jimmy. Please.
I'm not part of that group.
Okay, great. Everyone on your right here, please. Everybody take a couple. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the last one. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's right. Thank you.
Our second recognition tonight is National Suicide Prevention Month, and I'd like to ask Star Gilani, our Economic Development Liaison, she'd come down, and Suzanne Gray, our Cultural Arts Manager, if she'd come down, and they'll take the lead on recognizing